It's a cover like no other. This week's New York Times Magazine will feature a story on Hillary Clinton, and I'm sure it will be scathing. And instead of a cover photo showing the probable 2016 presidential candidate hard at work or with her family, they decided to go another way. Yes, they put her face in outer space. The caption reads, "The gravitational pull of a possible 2016 campaign is bringing all the old Clinton characters into her orbit. Can she make the stars align, or will chaos prevail?" The illustration is by Jesse Lenz, who says his intention was, quote, "to creep everyone the F out." No, just kidding. Anyway, the New York Times released behind-the-scenes video of the photo shoot. Take a look.
Where are my sergeants? My lovely boys! It's too hot!
Raise the temperature.
Have pity! Moisturize me! Oh, doctor! Oh, doctor! I'll do anything.
Everything has its time and everything dies.
I am too young!
All right, Ann, let me ask you, start with you. Do you think that Hillary Clinton will be flattered by this attention, or will they be mad?
I think she shouldn't be flattered by it. I think she looks like a manatee on the cover. I don't care what their artistic reason was. But I also kind of suspect the New York Times thinks what I think, and that is that Hillary is not as popular as they pretend she is, and they may want to run an unflattering photo of her.
Oh, that's interesting. What do you make of that, Andy? Do you think that that the New York Times is trying to say that this is the sun, and then we all revolve around Hillary Clinton, or do they think that maybe do they think that even she might not run?
No, I think it's closer to the first one, that I think they're basically saying she's the center of the universe, or maybe it's a way for her to keep an eye on Bill. Might be the other thing going on there. I'm not really sure, though.
Well, the moon is known, R.A., as being kind of this cold, aloof place, and there is, at least so far, no evidence of any white water on the moon. Yeah. So this actually could be a good thing for her.
Well, it looks like something from the 80s that went horribly wrong, like a mad ball, or like an uglier version of a Garbage Pail Kid, or you ever saw the Manitou with Tony Curtis? He grew like this face on his shoulder and made weird faces. It kind of Chucky doll, Mac and Me. It looked like everything bad from the 80s in that picture. The Last Starfighter was the background. It just looked awful.
It sounds fantastic. Gavin, you've been in magazines for a long time.
Yeah.
A cover like this, does it help or sell the paper? Is everybody going to get really into it? Or is this better than something like one of the women's magazines no doubt will do, cover stories of her while she'll be airbrushed and look fantastic?
I want
and maybe
her to
not
be
like
airbrushed.
herself.
She is so hideous.
No, she's not.
Even when she was 20, she was garish. Like it made your penis crawl up into your body. But that cover sort of shows the New York Times mentality, which is they're so far from reality, they're so far from Earth that they go, how about a planet face where we can sit with the other things that are around us, right? Like they live in outer space. And I think the assumption here is that she's going to win because she's a woman and all women will vote for her. But it doesn't work like that anymore.
Well, didn't work like that last time.
Right.
50% of American women are pro-life. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you're with all women here. They are slightly more
But that's not
varied.
their line. And recently we've seen Democratic women attacking conservative women on air in speeches with the very line that says that you really don't want more women to be in Congress, do you? You aren't for women being able to hold the highest office in the land. I've actually been quite alarmed by it, and I wanted to ask you your opinion.
Well, in my case, that's true. But I think most conservative women don't agree with that. But I mean, as I was just saying, she was the anointed candidate last time in 2008, and instead the Democrats ran off with their trophy wife Barack Obama, and now you hear MSNBC haranguing us every night that Hillary deserves it. She deserves it. She waited, and we spurned her for reasons that we can't even explain anymore. We couldn't control our emotions. Well, I think they're not going to be able to control their emotions next time either. And if she is the nominee, I don't know that all of America feels like we owe her. Maybe you do, liberals.
And also, if you think about going through a primary process, if she were to have a primary, but at least you're going to have to show up in Iowa, and you have to sit across from somebody at their living room table. And do you think Hillary Clinton's in the mindset, to listen to 52 county chairwomen, or men or women, all about their problems here on Earth rather than up in outer space?
Well, she doesn't have to listen to anything. They'll just campaign for Hillary from now on till 2016. They're going to try to make sure they put her in the White House. I believe that she will be the next president. I mean, that's what I believe. I do believe it. I could be wrong, and I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's a horrible thing. But presidency is a popularity contest, and whoever's the most famous, and she's the famous name, she's the famous person. Unless like another fake messiah comes and then they create a new person. But at this point, they're going to try their damn hardest to put her in the White House. And any scandal she had, they're going to act like if you say that scandal's bad, they're going to act like you're just a hater and you're crazy and, you know, and you hate women. You know, that's going to be the next one. You hate women because you don't want to vote for Hillary.
They already started,
you know?
yeah.
They'll do that forever. I tweeted a year ago. I said, she's the next president. Watch. It's crazy.
What if they get someone more oppressed than blacks and women, though? Like, what if a runs?
You can't say that.
They got plenty of them.
You can't say that.
But they got plenty of them running.
I don't think you can say that. Andy, do you want to weigh in on that?
No, I just want to talk about that. No one's brought up the racism of that cover. You've got surrounding her, you had the various things. They had like the Super PAC Nebula, the Chelsea Quasar, and then they had the Huma Abedin Dark Matter. I mean, come on. She's
You're
Muslim,
right.
so you have to call it Dark Matter.
He should have been the sun.
Shame on the New York Times, Gavin,
Yeah,
I say.
totally.
Yeah.
All right, that's a very perceptive point. You really studied that cover.
Really not.
What about the giant crater on her face called Benghazi? How's she going to win with that huge facial scar?
That's what CGI is. That's what, you know, After Effects is for. They'll take that right out of her face.
Right. Hi, you can rely on me.
And CGI, just coincidentally, is also Clinton Global Initiative. So you see that? It's all come full circle right here. All right.